a short live series, and this is important because I'm Pastor OBINNA NKEMJIKA, and I'm the lead pastor of Renewed Mind of Christ Assembly, also known as Love Embassy, located at RMCA Hall, NNPC Filling Station, Berigbe Bus Stop, Ikorodu, Lagos. So this morning, I just want to share a brief testimony, somebody who cares to listen. All right. And if you're joining, please help me to share this program. Now, listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. It becomes very important that you understand certain things in your life and understand how God leads you. All right. It's important. A lot of people don't even know how God leads them. A lot of people don't even know what God has called them to do. All right. Yes, you are in a church. You serve God there. You do everything as a child of God. Yes, no doubt. But something becomes very important. Your relationship with God is very important. Although you have a pastor, although you have prophets, yes, but it's important to have a relationship with God. At this time in my life, one thing I can tell believers is ensure that you are in tune with God, that you have a relationship with Him. Why? Because at some point, the flesh of man, the desires of man steps in that relationship. But if you're not connected to God, what happens is you begin to carry out the man's bidding as against God's bidding. And in that situation, you find yourself failing God or disappointing God. You see, God still has an authority over your life. So as you relate with church, as you relate with people, ensure that you also have a genuine relationship with God. Have personal devotions with God. Have personal time with God. Have personal time with reading the scriptures, with doing everything you can, praying, fasting, relating with God. Have your own quiet time. Have your book where you write and document everything God is saying to you. And when I mean God is saying to you, it doesn't mean that God will appear to you as an angel and then begin to talk to you. What it means is that God will speak through an inward witness. He will speak through the spirit inside of you. Yes, there's a spirit in man. The Bible says, and the spirit and the inspiration of the Almighty gives him understanding. So there is a spirit you carry in your inside, and that spirit will always connect with divinity, connect with God, and brings you inspiration and bring you inspiration. So when you are doing anything, ensure to stay in tune with God. When you are in tune with God, you will be able to hear the next phase in your life. For me, as a pastor, having served in a particular ministry for 15 years, that became very necessary. It wasn't just about me preaching. It wasn't just about me saying something, preaching. No, I also, as a pastor, needed to have time with God. Many pastors, all they do is prepare messages. They prepare message to preach all the time, prepare message because they want to be seen. They want to be on the platform. They want people to know that they can speak. That's what many of them do. All right. So, but in genuineness, you see, you must study for yourself. Know God for yourself as a pastor. Because if you don't, then what you'll be doing is carrying other people's bidding, moving the way people want you to move. So, but if you want to see results as a minister of the gospel, as a child of God, know God for yourself. Have a genuine relationship with God. It is very important. Without having a relationship with God, you will doubt when God is speaking to you. So at that time in my life, God began to speak to me, say so many things. From the inside, I doubted it. Honestly, I doubted it. I doubted it because I'm already in a place, I'm already in a ministry, all right? And I'm doing well. God is helping me. I hear testimonies. But then that was not enough. You see, there is no situation, there's nothing any man can give you that satisfy God. It can satisfy you, but it cannot satisfy God, because God is a God of plans. He said, I know the thoughts that I think towards you, the thoughts of good. So God's plan is always bigger. One of the most humbling testimonies was the fact that my last decision before my transition into RMCA, I served in that station, and on a particular Sunday, the Sunday I was to leave there, I was blessed, heavily blessed. What I had not seen, you know, happen in a Sunday happened that day. I was honored. They came giving me gifts, reaching out to me and blessing me both financially and materially. But you see, while I was receiving these things, I tried to mortgage my destiny. I tried to say, okay, maybe I would stay here. And I heard a voice clearly. What is ahead is greater. Sometimes you don't listen to God, you don't believe Him because you fear that leaving your comfort zone will make you suffer in life. No. You see, when God commits you to a thing, you might be shifting from your comfort, but you are entering into destiny fulfillment. So I want to encourage you as a man, as a woman, okay, in that place where you are, have a genuine relationship with God. Have a genuine relationship with God. Have a relationship that helps you to understand when God is speaking. If there is any asset you need in life, it is the ability to hear God. Listen to me. Any other thing can fail, but if you have the ability to hear God, I can tell you, you can reach God's full potential for your life. So equip yourself to understand. And that's why, you see, listen, God leads us in different ways. He led Moses through fire. He called Samuel directly. Okay, so he can call through any means he chooses. But equip yourself to understand the voice of God. By the grace of God, Renewed Mind of Christ Assembly will be turning 1 on the 22nd of February 2026. And I am so amazed at what God has been doing and what God is doing and what God is set to do. I told the people in church, I said to them, if I've ever known God better, is this past 1 year. Yes, I've been pastoring for 15 years, but this past 1 year showed me in all honesty the capacity, the capability, and the willingness of God. God is not just able, God is willing. God is not just able, God is willing. He's willing to do beyond. Unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ever ask or think. The Bible says, according to the power that works in us. So this is just a form of encouragement to you out there. Perhaps you are hearing a voice speaking to you from your inside, telling you, do this, do this, do this. Listen, it will not make sense. But once you are convinced it is God telling you, make your first step. There is no step you make inside of God telling you to do it that God leaves you alone. He backs you up. So listen, it is better God backs you up than men back you up. You see, men can leave you, but if God be for you, no one can be against you. And so this is an encouragement. As we turn 1 in RMCA, this is my gift to you, letting you know, first of all, sharpen your sensitivity. Get to know when God is speaking. And when God says so, please obey God and disobey men, and you'll be all right. But if you disobey God and obey men, men will still leave you. I leave you with that word. Our anniversary comes up on the 22nd of February 2026, and the time is 4 p.m. We have 2 sessions in the morning, 8 a.m., and in the evening, 4 p.m. Please do well to follow us. It will be live on this very page, and also please do well to subscribe and share this post. It will encourage someone in ministry. It will encourage someone maybe in apprenticeship doing something. Please do well to help me share it. God bless you. I'll see you again next time. Be blessed.